Today we're talking about how to plan the most epic, magical winter wedding ever. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any insightful wedding tips. All right, guys. First things first, we gotta talk about the venue. And let me tell you, finding the right spot for a winter wedding is super important. You gotta think about the vibe, the space, and most importantly, if it can handle a little snowstorm. Imagine this. You're walking down the aisle, snowflakes are falling, and there's a roaring fireplace in the background. That's the dream, right? But if you don't pick the right spot, that dream could turn into a nightmare real quick. So do your research, visit some venues, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Trust me, it's worth it. Okay, so you found the perfect venue, but hold on a second. This is winter we're talking about, and we all know Mother Nature likes to throw some curveballs. One minute it's a winter wonderland, the next it's a blizzard apocalypse. That's why you gotta have a backup plan, people. Talk to your venue about indoor options, just in case the weather decides to go all crazy. And hey, maybe even have some fun with it. Set up a hot chocolate bar inside, or rent one of those photo booths with the silly hats and props. You know, make it memorable. Now let's talk about decorations. Because what's a winter wedding without some serious festive vibes? Think cozy, think elegant, think winter wonderland. We're talking fairy lights, candles, evergreen branches, and maybe even some fake snow for that extra touch of magic. Oh, and don't forget about the flowers. Go for rich, deep colors like burgundy, navy blue, or even black. It'll look so chic and sophisticated. And hey, if you're feeling extra, maybe even add some ice sculptures. Just picture it, a giant ice swan, or maybe even your initials carved in ice. Talk about a statement piece. Chapter 4. Stay warm, look cool. Winter wedding attire. All right, let's talk fashion, baby. Winter weddings are magical, but they come with their own set of challenges, especially when it comes to what you wear. When it comes to winter weddings, you gotta look good and stay warm. It's all about finding that perfect balance between style and comfort. For the fellas, a classic tuxedo is always a win, but don't be afraid to add some personality with a velvet jacket or a cool scarf. These little touches can make a big difference. And ladies, a long-sleeved gown or a dress with a detachable train is the way to go. These options not only keep you warm, but also add a touch of elegance to your look. And don't even get me started on the accessories. They can really elevate your outfit to the next level. Faux fur stoles, sparkly earrings, a killer pair of gloves. The possibilities are endless. These accessories not only keep you warm, but also add a touch of glamour. Oh, and one last thing. Comfortable shoes are a must. Trust me, you don't want to be that person slipping and sliding all over the dance floor. You want to enjoy every moment of your special day, including dancing the night away with your loved ones. So, make sure your footwear is up to the task. Chapter 5. Keep your guests toasty. Listen up, people, because this is important. Your guests are your VIPs, and you gotta make sure they're comfortable, especially in the cold. Think about providing some cozy blankets or pashminas for them to snuggle up in during the ceremony or reception. And if you're feeling extra generous, maybe even set up a hot chocolate station with all the fixings, marshmallows, whipped cream, you name it. Oh, and don't forget about those hand warmers. They're like little lifesavers for your fingers. Trust me, your guests will thank you for thinking of these small but important details. Chapter 6. Creating a cozy and intimate vibe. Now let's talk about the overall atmosphere. The ambiance of your winter wedding can set the tone for the entire event. For a winter wedding, you want something cozy, intimate, and inviting. The cold weather outside can be a perfect contrast to the warmth and love inside. Think crackling fireplaces, soft lighting, and maybe even some comfy lounge areas where guests can relax and mingle. These elements can make your wedding feel like a snug retreat. You can even get creative with the seating arrangements. Consider how the layout can encourage interaction and make everyone feel included. Instead of traditional round tables, maybe go for long rectangular tables that encourage conversation. This setup can make the dinner feel more like a family gathering. And don't be afraid to add some personal touches, like framed photos of you and your partner, or handwritten notes for your guests. These small details can make a big impact. It's all about creating a warm and welcoming space where everyone feels comfortable and loved. The goal is to make your guests feel like they're part of something special and unique. Chapter 7. Warm up your taste buds. The winter wedding menu. All right, let's talk food, because everyone knows that a good meal is key to a successful wedding. It's not just about filling stomachs, it's about creating an experience that your guests will remember. And when it comes to winter weddings, you have the perfect opportunity to get creative with your menu. The cold weather allows for rich, hearty dishes that might be too heavy for a summer wedding. Think hearty, comforting dishes that will warm your guests from the inside out. Imagine the joy on their faces as they dig into a meal that feels like a warm hug. A roasted turkey or prime rib would be perfect for the main course, offering a sense of tradition and festivity. And you can't go wrong with classic winter sides like mashed potatoes, stuffing, and cranberry sauce. These sides not only complement the main dishes, but also add a touch of nostalgia. For dessert, a decadent chocolate cake or a warm apple pie would be the perfect way to end the night. These desserts are not just delicious, but also evoke a sense of comfort and warmth. Oh, and don't forget about the drinks. A well-thought-out drink menu can elevate the entire dining experience. Offer a signature cocktail or two, like a hot toddy or a spiced cider, to keep your guests feeling festive and warm. These drinks not only taste great, but also add to the overall winter theme, making your wedding truly unforgettable. Chapter 8. Lights, Camera, Romance. Okay, let's talk lighting for a second, because it can make or break the ambiance of your wedding. With winter weddings, you're dealing with shorter days and less natural light, so it's important to create a warm and inviting atmosphere with artificial lighting. Think candles, fairy lights, and maybe even some uplighting to highlight the architectural features of your venue. And don't forget about the dance floor. A few well-placed spotlights can really set the mood for a night of celebration. Remember, the right lighting can create a magical and romantic atmosphere that you and your guests will never forget. Chapter 9. Winter Wonderland Fun. Activities and Entertainment. Who says winter weddings can't be fun? Embrace the season and incorporate some winter-themed activities or entertainment into your reception. If you're having an outdoor ceremony, consider providing blankets and hand warmers to keep your guests cozy. And for the reception, why not set up a hot chocolate bar with all the fixings? You could even rent a photo booth with winter-themed props for some fun and memorable pictures. And if you really want to go all out, you could even hire a live ice sculptor or have a fireworks display. The possibilities are endless. Chapter 10. Don't let the sun set on your big day. Last but not least, let's talk about the elephant in the room: early sunsets. Yes, winter days are shorter, but that doesn't mean your wedding has to end early. In fact, it just means you have to be a little more strategic with your timeline. Plan your ceremony and reception accordingly, making sure to maximize the daylight hours for photos and outdoor activities. And once the sun sets, embrace the cozy and romantic atmosphere that comes with nighttime. Light up those candles, crank up the music, and dance the night away. Winter wedding dreams do come true, and there you have it, my top 10 tips for planning a magical winter wedding. Remember, with a little planning and creativity, you can have the winter wedding of your dreams. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. And most importantly, have fun planning your big day. I'll see you in the next video.